If you're a fan of The Lord of the Rings, I suggest you visit New Zealand. When I traveled to New Zealand with my mom and dad, we visited many places from the movie. Do you want to know where? Let me tell you. One of the most famous places is the Hobbiton movie set in Matamata. It's about 2 hours from Auckland. This is where they filmed the town of the Hobbits. The place looks just like in the movie. Really cute and beautiful. We saw back end, which is Bilbo and Frodo's house, Sam's house, the party field, and the party tree. We even went inside a real hobbit hole. There's also the Green Dragon Inn near the Bathwater, where you can sit and have a drink like a hobbit. South of Lake Taupo is Tongariro National Park. There are 2 volcanoes there, Mount Tongariro and Mount Ngauruhoe. They were used as a filming location for Mordor in The Lord of the Rings. A bit to the southwest, you'll find Tawai Falls. This is where they filmed the Forbidden Pool scene at Hannet Anun. Another waterfall nearby is Mankawero Falls. This place was used for the scene where Gollum catches a fish in the stream while traveling with Frodo and Sam. The filming location for Rivendell, Elrond's house, is Kaitoke Regional Park in Upper Hutt. It's about 45 minutes from Wellington, the capital city of New Zealand. There are signs that tell you how they filmed the scenes, and there's also a replica gate just like in the movie. The Hutt River runs through Upper Hutt, and there are parks along the river. 2 of them were used in the movie. The first one is Harcourt Park. It was used in the scene in Isengard, where Saruman and Gandalf were walking and talking. The second one is Poets Park. This is where they filmed the boat scene when the Fellowship left Lothlorien. Wellington is a must-visit place. That's where the workshop and where the cave are. They worked on the special effects for The Lord of the Rings. In Wellington, there's Mount Victoria. It's a great viewpoint and also a filming spot for many scenes in the movie. One very special scene was filmed here on October 11, 1999, the very first day of filming. It's the scene where Frodo, Sam, Merry, and Pippin run away from Farmer Mankat's farm and fall onto the path.
A shortcut? What's the shortcut?
Suddenly, Frodo feels something scary. A ring wraith is coming, and he tells everyone to get off the road. The tree where the 4 hobbits hide from the ring wraith was actually fake. It was made just for the movie and placed right by the walking path at this spot. This forest area on Mount Victoria was also used in the other scenes. It was part of the edge of the Shire. Frodo and Sam were walking here when they left Hobbiton. Some other scenes were filmed here too, like when Frodo was lying on a tree smoking his pipe, or when the 4 hobbits were running away from the ring wraiths. In Queenstown, on the southern island of New Zealand, there are so many places where The Lord of the Rings was filmed. Some are easy to get to, and some are harder. Today, I want to tell you about an easy and fun one, an open zoo called Deer Park Heights. Deer Park Heights, they filmed the scene where the people of Rohan were escaping from Edoras. They were riding across the West Fold Field on their way to Helm's Deep when a group of orcs riding wargs attacked them. There are signs in Deer Park Heights that show the filming spots. You can see where the Rohan people traveled, where the orcs attacked Hama, where Legolas jumped onto a horse, and even the cliff where Aragorn fell down. You can park your car and walk to the filming spot. But sometimes local goats, sheep, or deer might be hanging out there too.
Good on the road.
Skipper's Canyon is just a bit north of Queenstown. The most famous activity there is the Short Over Jet, a fast boat ride through the narrow canyon. The real filming spot is deep inside and can only be reached by a four-wheel drive car, but even from the outside, the view looks a lot like in the movie. This place was used for the Ford of Brunnen scene. There's also a small town near Queenstown called Arrowtown. It's over 150 years old from the Gold Rush days. The shallow river there, Arrow River, was another filming location for the Fort of Brunnen. In the forest around, they also filmed the scene of the Glennon Fields, where Isildur was walking with his army before he lost the One Ring. Another important river in this area is the Kawarau River, which flows from Lake Wakatipu in Queenstown to the town of Cromwell. The Kawarau Gorge is a beautiful canyon with Gold Rush history too. This river was used to show parts of the Anduin River in the movies. The Ben O'Hall Plains near the town of Twizel are huge open fields with the Southern Alps mountains behind them. This is where they filmed the Great Battle on the Pelennor Fields, outside the city of Minas Tirith. The actual filming site is on a private land, about 10 kilometers from the main road. The Southern Alps also include Mount Cook, the tallest mountain in New Zealand. It's a popular place for hiking and had amazing snow-covered mountains. These mountains were used to show the Misty Mountains or the Hitaglir in the movie. There are still many filming locations that my mom and dad visited before I was even born. Sadly, I didn't get to see them on this trip, but that's okay. I saw their photos and now I really want to tell you about them. Let's keep going! The first place is Mount Sunday. It's a lonely hill in the Rangitata Valley near Ashburton, south of Christchurch. This is where they filmed Edoras, the city of Rohan. It's on a private land, so you can't just drive there. You need to join a special tour with a four-wheel drive vehicle and a guide. Next, west of Banaka. If you go from Glendew Bay to Tremblecone ski area, you'll see some rolling hills. That's where they filmed the ruins of Eregion, the place the Fellowship passed after leaving Rivendell and heading south. There's a small town called Taras, north of Cromwell. They filmed the flight to the fort scene there, when Arwen was riding fast with Frodo trying to escape the Nazgul. The 12-mile Delta campground near Queenstown was used for the Ithilien scene, when Frodo and Sam were hiding and saw the Oliphant. If you're driving on Highway 94 towards Te Anau, stop by Mabora Lake and the Mararoa River. They filmed the part where the Fellowship landed on Nenhithroil, between the Argonath and the Fall of Rauros. Also, this is where Frodo decided to go to Mordor on his own. The Mararoa River was also used to show the Silver Lode stream where the Fellowship left Lothlorien. Before you get to Te Anau, turn to Takaro Road. It's deep and far in, but once you get there, you'll feel like you're in a secret ancient forest. The trees are super tall and huge. That's where they filmed the Frangon Forest. On the way from Lake Te Anau to Lake Manapori, stop by the Waiau River. This river was used as the Anduin River in the movies. And finally, in the city of Wellington, there's a place called the Green Parrot Cafe. Not only their steak is super delicious, but guess what? This was the favorite hangout spot for the cast during filming, especially Aragorn or Viggo. On the walls, there are drawings of many actors and crew members. Try to guess who's on the wall when you visit. Besides being the filming location for The Lord of the Rings, New Zealand is also full of amazing, pure nature that's unlike anywhere else in the world. There are lakes, mountains, beaches, caves, forests, glaciers, hot springs, hiking and climbing trails, kayaking, bungee jumping, loot rides, whale watching, penguins, seals, and so many more fun things to do. Knowing all this, don't you want to visit New Zealand at least once in your life? And if you've already been there, don't forget to come back and tell me all about it.